Well, hello, folks. Good afternoon. How are you guys doing today? Hello, Joy, Joan, Jason, Mama's baby girl, Gypsy Soul. Hope everybody's having a good day today. I'm having a wonderful day on this sunny day. Thought I'd get on here and do a little live. Take a little bit of history back to where it all started. I was watching a live the other night. You can only apologize so much, and there comes a point in time I'll not apologize no longer. I'm talking about Tina with the Predators of Predator Hunter Nation. I can apologize and apologize and apologize till I'm blue in the face. But sometimes don't do no good. And there comes a point in time the king of the streets can care less. I'm good, mama, baby girl. There's a time, like I said, apologizing's for the birds. They want to keep bringing it up, bringing up the past, bringing up this. Well, let me take you a little hit. I'm going to give you a little bit of history. I'm going to give you a little bit of talking history of where it all started. And then I'll go to the receipts a little bit, little bit of receipts. And then I'm going to bring up my own receipts. See, they're talking receipts. And I have well, first of all, there's my apologizing receipts that I did over there, and that's done with. And then there's their stupidity receipts of what they want to think that they control the narrative with. Well, and then there's my receipts that I've never got rid of, the true actual receipts. And whenever I say receipts, proof. And I just love whenever a plan comes together with proof. I let them talk their talk and think they're going to walk the walk, but they can't do neither one. So, hang on just a second, guys. Um, they can post all their videos. I've been watching their videos and all kinds of this shit. But you know what? Let them post. You don't know why? Because I've got the receipts that I had before and I erased every one of them. Well, I didn't erase them. I apologized and I removed them so they wouldn't be rubbed in their face. Well, I'm scrolling over and looking, and she's still carrying on with a bunch of bullshit. And I'm talking about Tina Simmerly. And she's got her little videos of saying Jamie did this and Jamie did that. Jamie used this woman. Jamie manipulated this woman into saying it wasn't just a shoulder rub. Well, let me tell you something. It wasn't just a shoulder rub. It was a groping rub. Furthermore, Tina, I have where you begged Nick to come out and say nothing happened at all. And I'll be posting it real soon. I'll be playing it live real soon. I've got everything that I've ever had, Tina. Now, it all started with the conspiracy theories. People coming through the mountains going to get you. And the people's coming out from behind the woods going to get you. Well, for one, let me tell you something. If a fucking sniper wanted to get you, he would have got you. He, she, whoever. Da-dee-dee, da-dee-dee. Da-dee-dee. Love it whenever a plan comes together.
Up there, something about the right of way about your road is all the things she said. Property owner up there, something about the right of way about your road is all the things she said. Okay. Well, were we breaking a law? Yeah, exactly. Are you part of this? What's your name? Sergeant Willis. Okay.
We're going back in a little history.
So what have we done wrong tonight?
We got a call that there was shots fired up here and that your music was really loud or something.
Is that music? That's not even music.
Okay, if you give me just a second, I'll explain.
Okay, cool.
Music or something. It's really
Or something. Is that loud?
We wasn't given an exact like song that's interplaying or whatever is the play. We were just told that it was loud music.
Yeah, exactly. Are you part of this?
Part of this.
What's your name?
Sergeant Heath Willis.
Okay.
Let's watch this little video here and I'll explain.
So what have we done wrong tonight?
We got a call that there was shots fired up here.
Shots
and that
fired.
your music was really loud or something.
Is that music? That's not even music.
Okay, if you give me just a second, I'll explain.
And they turned the
Okay,
music
cool.
down.
Music or something. It's really
Or something.
loud.
Is that loud?
We wasn't given an exact like song that's interplaying or whatever is interplaying. We were just told that there was loud music
I can't see
coming
your
from this
face.
property. Okay.
Is
So
that
that's
music?
what we're here to assess, I guess is a good way to put it.
Cool. Is that loud?
Huh?
Is that loud?
I mean, yes and no. That's not necessarily for me to determine. I'm not the primary officer here. Okay. But what I can tell you is why.
Hello.com.
Okay.
Is there a
So,
limit on that law that you're listening out last time? It's just up to.
Hey, you have your body cam
it's
on?
up to, yes, I do.
Do you have your body cam on?
Yes, ma'am.
Matthews? Do you?
It is up to really.
Why is it red? Oh, it's red now. What color is yours?
Read it to you last time.
It's red.
It says that.
The car cam's on too.
Cool.
Don't quote me on this because I'm not exactly quoting it, but it says that making an unreasonable amount of noise that causes people, I guess you said people, to not partake in legal activities. Okay. So basically, if it's keeping people up, if it's loud enough to keep people up, if it's loud enough to where you can hear it across the street, that kind of thing, then it's too loud.
Well, you know what?
So basically, if we're getting calls on it, then it's too loud, basically, because the neighbor, obviously, unless it's like an apartment complex, you've got to work with that a little bit more. Okay. But
You don't think we might be getting harassed? You
Nope,
don't think we
not
might
at
be
all.
getting harassed?
Nope, not at all, because you're the bitch you
no,
are.
seriously, by who? This is only the second time.
You should know exactly who we're getting harassed by. Do you not know what's going on here?
This is the only second time I've been to this residence. First time was when it's had the one song with Johnny Cash playing super loud since we got here. This is the second time I've dealt with this.
Is this loud? Is this loud?
No,
No, why not?
I have not. Because our job is not to look into the person who's calling, but
Is this loud? Because I can't hear it over you and your engines here. So I don't see how any neighbors can hear this. We have no neighbors.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's why we're here, to figure out what's
Do you want to know what's going on here?
Well, at some point, you got to look at who's calling in and why, because, I mean, there's nothing to call in about, really.
Here's what happened here. You want to know the true story?
Okay, hang on just a second.
Okay.
Did you all call in this time as well?
No.
Okay. We also going to call something about lasers being pointed at them.
After a laser was pointed at us.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay. So we
Yep.
also got that call.
Okay.
So we don't know the situation.
Lasers, guys.
Do you know these
Lasers.
people over here in this trailer? It's like probably dealing meth or whatever. I don't even know what the fuck they're dealing, but they're dealing some shit. Y'all should check them out. So, anyways, we call that Mystery Hill because crazy shit goes on over
Now
there.
listen to
And we
this.
see it because we're here.
Okay.
All right, so you want to get real and why all this is happening? Because I'll tell you right now. Or are you a part of it?
Part of what?
What's going on here? Because I think Officer Matthews is a part of it. Okay?
Again, you consider it harassment. We consider it our job.
No, okay, whatever. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay. I get
he
what
was
you're
calling
saying.
on
I get what
us.
you're saying.
All right.
I get what you're saying.
Here's what happened. Okay? A little girl came to us. We were pretty hardcore in the area of child advocacy. Because I am a rape victim from the time I was 7. I am a victim. So I stand up for kids, and we work for pedophile task force people.
Okay.
We do that, okay? And a little girl came up in here who, like, we were barely friends with our parents. We didn't even know her mom. But mom is getting testimony from her kid that her daddy's touching her. She don't want to be touched no more by her daddy. Okay? So,
But though they ain't turned it into no.
apparently Todd County's scared of her daddy because her daddy used to work for Blackwater. And now he works for Academy. And everybody loves him. And little girl is getting more custody time with daddy now. After she said daddy's touching me.
Okay.
And her stepdad knew that we knew people because we work in this. Like, we're digital warriors that help task force. We don't get paid for it because we love kids. So we record what this little girl has to say about her daddy, and we send it to somebody who's a bounty hunter. And he used to work in Gatlinburg, and he lived in Sevierville, and we thought maybe he knew some child advocacy groups.
I thought Jim's was child
That maybe
advocacy.
it would be a non-biased point of view to this whole situation, because this little girl begged us for help. Okay?
As soon as we did that, we started getting harassed.
That's what I was about to
As
ask you.
soon as we did that,
Pretty much daily, yeah.
that's what's happening here. Okay? People have been dropped off with fucking guns here, and we're protecting our children.
Right.
because this is a child trafficking.
Has it been reported
Yes,
by the sheriff's department?
yes, the Department of Justice knows about it, dude.
I don't know.
This guy thinks I'm full of shit. The Department of Justice has been contacted. Okay, my family knows federal marshals. My family.
There she goes with that bullshit. Federal
marshals
fucking
are on
marshals.
this shit. Okay, people are watching this shit,
We found you guys.
and this fucker keeps.
Okay, guys. She knows federal marshals. First of all, let me back all the way up. They got cited for shooting guns along a busy highway. Shots fired means they was outside shooting guns. And the Misery Hill they're talking about is at the end of 321. Well, they claim that there's underground tunnels and there's underground this. And whenever she asked the officer if he was a part of it, and he said part of what, she backtracked a little bit. What she is actually talking about is she's calling her little town here a sex trafficking town. And we have tunnels at the end of the road over there by their property. But though, whenever he asked her, she backtracked. And that ain't what she didn't have the guts to say what she is going to say. Furthermore, he asked her, he said, has it been turned in? The justice system. Well, obviously it wasn't turned in to the Cotton County Sheriff's Department. But though she says her family knows federal marshals. Now this is why all this has come back up again, because they're starting their same old fucking shit that they did to begin with. It goes around in a circle. Like I said whenever I first started, I can only apologize so much, and I'm only going to apologize so much. I will not be apologizing no more because I've done it enough. I'm not going to. And I'm watching the live, and it's the same shit over and over and over with Tina Simmerly. Okay. But though they wonder why they're getting people coming after them, first of all, they're talking about her little town here. Second of all, they ain't no fucking federal marshals. They're not law enforcement. They can claim all they want to. They're law enforcement. They can say that we have tunnels here and this and that, which is a lie. And this is coming from the people that's saying that a sniper is going to get them. Let me make myself clear for the 100th fucking time, Tina. If a sniper wanted you, they ain't going to miss. They're not going to miss. A sniper is called a sniper for a reason. They ain't going to come out of the woods. They going to do it, and you never know they're on the place. So there goes your stupidity conspiracy theories. I guess that's why Yuns got cited for shooting a gun along the highway, huh? I guess people was after Yuns, huh? But there's no proof of people coming out of the woods. If it's that bad, you're putting your kids in danger, which you wasn't because they wasn't nobody coming out of the woods. Well, I'm sitting here watching another live video. I'll be right back, guys. La-dee-dee, da-dee-dee. La-dee-dee, da-dee-dee. Hang on, guys. I'll put it right back up here in just a second. Give me just a minute. I want you guys to see all this non-junk bullshit. And then we'll be going over to me here in a minute. But why?
Out to get the hot tub all nice and warm. It's like,
Now remember the lasers, guys, that they was talking about in the police video? Well, right here's one of them. They're doing all this shit themselves. They're calling it orbs.
no filters.
They're calling it this and calling it that.
Going all the way. That's 10 times as much as I can give.
Now this is the kind of shit that they try to pull. Now back to what I was doing. I'll be right back.
You're so welcome. Better than delicious. They like quiche. We made quiche tonight. My dog got sprayed by a skunk. Absolutely digital. Hey, digital. It is a live soap opera. It's insane, you know, and these people, though, really do destroy innocent people's lives. Anybody that is exposing them for what they are, what they're doing, or the psychological operation that's taking place, or exposing, you know, the global child trafficking ring, especially, you know, God forbid we, you know, stand for children. Anybody brave enough to do what we do has got to be the traffickers, like they say. It's like so fucked up.
Says the one that claimed
I've
me
never
to be a
seen
trafficker.
anything like it, and I seriously have been exposing predators and false flags and psychological operations literally since
Let's watch a little video.
2009. I took to the internet because in 2007 some shit happened to me, and I didn't even internet then. I thought the internet was the devil. Like, I would not touch a computer. I just thought that it was going to just open the gates of hell pretty much, and it looks like I was probably pretty right. But I joined social media to teach about some real life fucked up experiences that I had, and also some very amazing otherworldly, interdimensional kind of things that I shared in the experience with others. And I've been posting a little bit about it already. But I've definitely seen things that most people have not. And I joined social media to teach people, you know, what I learned
We're gonna watch
on a
this
very
video and
special
then
sacred mountain
go over
with
it a little bit.
very beautiful teachers in my life.
It gets good here in a minute or two. She's talking about
And I've
me
not seen
again.
anything like this. Like, I just can't believe how YouTube operates, and all the soulless creatures are here. It's crazy. And on that note, too, I would like to say that what Nicolina is doing to Stormy Nights is one of the most despicable, disgraceful, lowest level of filth that I ever imagined she would stoop to.
Which I agree. But
Absolute
she spills this out, but watch
vile
what she does.
filthiness. You know, and Stormy left YouTube. Stormy doesn't even watch YouTube. And to know that people that she gave so generously to, and I'm talking generously, it's vile. It's disgusting. I mean, I'll just say it, it's straight up demon like. Parasite who requires a host, you know, and then when it's not feeding you massive amounts of cash, then you're just going to chew it up and spit it out for a few weeks, regurgitate it some more so you can spit it out all over people some more. You're just trying to make her not want to come back to YouTube ever again. It's fucking disgusting. No, it's mind blowing how warped YouTube is. I'll never be the same after YouTube for real.
We'll watch this just for a few minutes, guys. And then I'll go over. There's some stuff I want to talk about on it. That's why I'm bringing
If
some
you
of
ain't
my
real, you're majorly pissed. What's going on
videos
in here?
back.
Fernie's just a hologram? What? Who believes in the holographic universe here? Y'all know about the holographic universe? Oh, Ernie's real. He's a
Hello,
real
Prissy.
hot mess. That's what he is. No offense.
Luna.
Going outside, guys. It's getting kind of chilly, though. So what do y'all think of this Kylie situation? Changing the subject. Is it PSYOP, cover up, false flag,
Tell that to
another
the parents.
cash app, cash cow? Cover up for the rich. Was it a hunting party? Was it a raver party? Wonder if it was a furry party.
That's something to be joking about.
It's a
on
freaking hot mess for
dead
sure.
girl, dead kid.
Yeah.
Really something to be joking about or making light of, ain't it? Tell that
I
to
don't
the
know what I think
parents.
about it. Yeah, but there's some very suspicious folks that's involved in all this. You think it was an accidental OD cover up? I don't know. That thing about that dude that's into necromancy and pedo stuff, he's pretty sus, and Ryan Upchurch is calling him out. So
I like Ryan Upchurch, but he needs to stay with music.
Jackass. I knew the guy from Jackass. He lived in Knoxville next to one of my best friends.
Hey, Hummingbird.
We used to have cookouts with him, Johnny Knoxville. He's such an asshole. You love Upchurch? Yeah. Example of people trying to abuse their power in the community. Emily loved Jackass. They actually filmed one of the Jackass parts.
Hang on just a second, guys.
In my friend's neighborhood. We watched them film it. It was pretty hilarious. Guy did some weird shit. I say keep calling shit out Upchurch. I think I'm blocked over in his chat though. Somebody blocked me. That's one of his Creek Squad. And it was because I asked about anime and if she really worked for NASA. I was just asking a question. But it was probably one of his mods that was part of this PSYOP thing. They like to control people's chats and not let certain people get connected because, Lord have mercy, wouldn't that be dangerous?
I'm good, Hummingbird. Just going over a little bit of the video here. My name been brought up a few times. And I'll be bringing some of my videos
I would
back.
say that some of it's real and definitely not right. Some of it's fake too, though. Like I question Shamey's little turnaround. You know, did somebody pay him? Did he get in trouble? I don't know. We're not talking to him. It's just so weird that Ernie and Shamey and Jimbo and Kemper are all buddies now. I don't forgive from YouTube apologies. I mostly have missed all of them. I missed the apology tour that Ernie did for us and had Jamie on. I heard about it, but I didn't see it. He deleted it. Is that the kind of apologies we deserve from these people?
You'll not be getting another one from me.
A cyber high five. Hey, it's okay, man.
Yeah, me too.
I just intentionally fucked up your life.
It's me too, Prissy. They still yapping about me.
Trust is earned, and so is forgiveness.
Exactly, Jimbo. She's a dumbass.
Yeah, the apology tour is crazy.
And this is why I'm going to be bringing back
Apology tour.
Some of my videos.
Maybe we'll make
just
some
on
shirts.
her eyes.
YouTube.
Hang
Toilet
on a minute.
Bowl Championship.
See, I deleted the video, removed the videos out of the goodness of my heart. I moved the videos so it wouldn't be plastered in people's face out the goodness of my heart. I removed the videos because it is actually trying to be an adult. But with this, there will be some of my videos be coming back. And there'll be some video recordings played. And they will be the actual conversations between me, Tina, and Xander, and the guy. So with that being said, like I said, you can only apologize so much, and they want to keep on and on and on and on. I'm not apologizing to her no more. I will not. I apologized to who I needed to. I apologized to her. She wants to still post her stupid videos up that I manipulated this people into doing what they did and this and that, which is a bunch of lies. Well, I'm good, Prissy. But I will be posting some of my videos back, and they will be videos and receipts of where they tried to get the guy to come out and say nothing happened at all. Nothing happened at all. But one minute she says it was just a shoulder rub. Wasn't just a shoulder rub. Next minute she said, trying to get him, if nothing happened, why beg somebody to come out and doing a public thing on her panel saying nothing happened at all. If nothing happened, you shouldn't have to worry about getting somebody to come out and say nothing happened. Now back to the video. If nothing happened, you wouldn't have to worry about it.
I think most of these people are actors, and I think a lot of them works for alphabet agencies, and they have immunity for whatever they can do. I do believe that that's true because they're getting paid to psychologically manipulate people, and I think it's part of like an MK Ultra study, maybe.
You say this, here's some more conspiracy theories.
Yes, absolutely. Why do all these people have IMDb? Like all of them. Me and Xander don't. Even Ernie, but Ernie didn't get one until he was hanging out with Alicia Turner. And I guess she helped him create one. A shit ton of them are on IMDb. You think it's all political? I think it's a lot of different levels. I think there's talent scouts on here, and they're looking for people that, can be told what to do, or people that are looking to sell their soul to Hollywood. And they test them and see Hollywood, like how much they can take and stuff like that.
Exactly, Luna.
IMDb is like an actor's catalog. Basically, people.
See, in that video at the front that I played with the cops, they was claiming that there was people coming out of the woods to get them. Okay. They claimed that over in the mountains, there's tunnels over there, and it's always the conspiracy theories like this right here. Well, you've heard my name brought up several times again. And what that is, guys, you can go over on her Tina Simmerly page on Facebook, not Facebook, YouTube, and look at her videos, and she'll have Shamey, and Shamey did this to this girl, had this girl do this. What that is, what she's actually talking about is where I've got it, where um, and I'm gonna, there's no way around it. I'm gonna bring it up, um, and I'm only doing it because of her, not because of nobody else. But I've got mine and her and Xander's conversations of where it happened to a married woman, and the kids stood up and said it was happening to them too. And they got pissed. And she's saying that I manipulated to use the woman to come out and do this and do that. Well, like I said, I'm going to be bringing out some of my videos back, and it'll be our conversations. And if she would stop, I would never bring them out. Wouldn't be brought up again. But though she wants to keep it stirred up, and um, I was watching a video. They're trying to bring, and it's about that time of year again that they did this last year and the year before last with Summer Wells. They're pointing the fingers. This one took her, that one took her, this one took her, that one took her. That's baloney. That's their conspiracy theories. I was watching a video of where we was at the racetrack, and I will be putting that back up because as soon as I took it down, removed it so it wouldn't be in people's face, it smacked me in the face because they're bringing it back up again. I don't like being smacked in the face. I don't bow down like a little bitch. But anyhow, that'll be coming back up. The conversation that the owner of the racetrack put out will be coming back up. And I'm not going to put all my videos back up, but I kept them for a reason. I removed them for a reason, and I'm going to be putting up some of them back up for a reason. But like I said, I removed them to keep them out of people's face because I did apologize out of the goodness of my heart. But like I said, sometimes you just can't apologize. Sometimes you can only apologize so much. And me, I'm not going to be apologizing no more because not to her. We went to the racetrack. It's like I said, it's that time of year again. Their views is going down. Hey, Amber. Hello, everybody in chat. Luna. Hummingbird. I'm glad you guys are here. Whenever we went to the racetrack, it was per click. Their clicks and views are down or something. I mean, mine's down, but you know what? Don't matter. Make no matter to me. But I'm not going to be pointing fingers out and saying I'm back on the case or this one took this one, that one took that one, because it's a lie. It's a bald-faced lie. And that's why they are not licensed investigators. They're not licensed bounty hunters. They're wannabes. Whenever we went to the racetrack, Landon come out on us. Well, not really me, but I was with the clowns, the two clowns, and it was just a ruckus. And it's that time of year, and it's starting right back up. See it, if they ain't got nothing, it goes around in a big old circle. I've been accused of human trafficking up one side of this world, down the other. And you know what? I'll bring this back up too. When I did a live, they had posted something, and I've still got this too somewhere. They did a live and saying that I'd look at it in that video. Has Jamie got in trouble? Has Jamie did this? Has Shamey did that? For one, I'm not been in no trouble. Two, I don't got no record. Three, I'm not going to do anything to get a record. Four, I'm not going to hurt no kids, even though they manipulated a video and said I would, and I'm against saving kids and all that bullshit, which was a lie. But anyhow, I'll not go there. But I did a live that night. Prior to my live, I'm getting emails and this and that. Have you seen what's going on? What's going on? I said, no, I ain't seen nothing what's going on. What are you talking about? That's what I said. Well, it said that you and another girl out in North Carolina was human trafficking some Hispanic males and selling them to higher up authorities in Cobb County from the I-40 truck stop. Well, I never said nothing. I never went live. I never said nothing about it because I done had in my mind, this is right about whenever I was getting really started. I went live that night. They're over here posting shit like, who do they pay off? Basically, I'm going to paraphrase it. Who do you work for? The FBI, the TBI, Homeland Security, Cobb County Sheriff's Department? And they named off another one, I think. I said, and they named off another one, I think. And I'm sitting here thinking, prior to all this, guys, they're hollering, they work for Homeland Security. They work with TBI. They know federal marshals, just like in this video right here. And the one with the cops, she told them that she knowed federal marshals. Well, I've heard that, heard it and heard it and heard it. Well, I come up and asked them, I said, if you work with Homeland Security, you work with FBI, the TBI, or the Cobb County Sheriff's Department, you tell me which one I work for. Since you work with all these people, you got to know who I work for. If I'm an informant, wouldn't you think? Ain't no fear. But that question never was answered. They couldn't tell me because they don't work with them. Well, prior to that, hello, no fear. Yeah, Luna, I've been through it with them. Exactly. They should know if it's who it was. But they didn't know because they just didn't know because they don't work with them. I've got it to where one of my friends was taken up for me, like a friend would do. And she had every right to. You know what happened next? They threatened to call DCS on her and everything else. But though they never called DCS on nobody. Never. Never would they do that. Hello, No Fear. How are you, Amber? But though they want to keep it going in a circle because they ain't got nothing else, then they wonder why it's going on. Why let this spar and I don't know why it's burning, sort of kind of thing. What you doing, No Fear? I'll be right back, guys.
Am I against saving kids, protecting kids? Yes. Am I against saving kids, protecting kids? Yes. Am I against saving kids, protecting kids? Yes.
Here's the video they manipulated.
Am I against saving kids, protecting kids? Yes. Am I against saving kids, protecting kids?
But that was manipulated, guys. That's just some of the shit I've been went through.
BetterHelp is customized online and offers phone, video, live chat sessions. So
This never before seen footage is one of the
kind of click in your memory.
not looking for him earlier.
It seems like Susan.
What the hell?
Alexander, come here.
That, right? And then get him to think that and shoot a screenshot and tell, I can't believe that, man. God, dude, I can't believe that, man. Yep. He's supposed to be my friend, man. I know. I would do him that way ever. That's why I told you about it. have any idea about me or anything, or who you're trying to get a hold of? Do you have any idea? Do you have any idea or something?
Okay. Mute on this.
They did at first. They tried to. They sent. I know they posted pictures.
You just need to play the audio.
That's what I thought. It's not working.
I don't believe all that shit about people stalking you, man. He's fucking crazy. It don't add up to me. Like somebody's going.
But he's got money now, dude. He's got money, like you said. He's supposed to take like $300,000 or $400,000 off the damn government.
Oh, he's got some money. And he gave me like he gave me money twice. He gave me back $3 grand when I had to move because I got evicted. Of course, I didn't know I was signing that affidavit that was so damning. I thought it was just, like talking about me and you arguing in the past.
So what you did sign one that said you've seen him give me $42,000?
No, I didn't sign that one, man. I'm telling you that when he sent me a copy of the one, send me a copy of it because I don't have it. And he sent me that copy, but that shit's on there, and I didn't say that. I didn't see that.
What they're talking about there, guys, is about a murder for hire. They keep they're reposting the bullshit. And it's done been explained. It's done been investigated. They have nothing. They're claiming people's trying to kill them. Just like in the video I played at the first with the cops. That's why the cops was there, because they got cause of shots fired because them clowns was out there shooting guns along. That was Jimbo. Hang on just a second. And they keep wanting to go around in circles with this. And it's done being investigated. She wants to come up with her manipulative conspiracy theorist bullshit. It's unreal. And she won't stop. She wants to keep it going, you see. That way you keep everybody in uproar. That was to get them to shut up. This is whenever Ernie kept on and on and on, and Jimbo come up with a plan to get Ernie to shut up at the time. And it's done been explained 1,000 times, just like I've explained myself 1,000 times. But though we got these clowns wanting to come up all the time, bringing shit up, and you feel like you have a right to defend yourself, and you do. But though I don't know why people. Then in the video, she talks about with Mama T. We'll get back to video here in a minute. Mama T on her panel about Carol Levitsky and which runs our soup kitchen here here in town, and all kinds of crap, and it keeps a going and a going and a going. And she don't know when to shut her fucking naughty-headed mouth up. She needs to wrap that hair around her damn mouth, tie that motherfucker in a knot, and fix it as a gag, just like I used to do jackasses. Hello, Luna. Well, be careful, Luna. You know that gag that they used to put in a jackass's mouth that's got a ball in the center of it and it comes around? It comes around and it goes into their mouth. That's what she needs. She don't know when to shut the fuck up. And then you got people, new people coming on board. That's why I kept everything too. You got new people. I don't let people think they got the upper hand on me because they don't, because I keep everything. Like, that's what she needs to do, stick one of them motherfuckers in her mouth and shut up and let people be people and stop bringing shit up, and then that would die down. See, right there's what happens. They're blaming the trolls. They blame this one. They blame that one. They blame this one. My business is down. They blame this. This one killed my restaurant out. This one did this. No, nobody done that but yourself. You don't know why? For one, people they're putting a fucking road through there. And what if that has anything to do with it, I do not know, but I'm pretty sure there's a possibility. But whenever you got to be clean, I'm bringing up a little bit of restaurantness. If you got a restaurant, your restaurant's only as good as you are. Your restaurant's only as clean as you are. Just throwing that out there. You don't have a restaurant with grimy ass fingers and grimy ass people running it, because it may work a while for a little bit, but whenever people start seeing it, what do you think's going to happen? You think they're going to just let it go and not have a clean restaurant? You going to let it have a 0 on the score? The people dying or getting sick because of nastiness? No. That's why they got a health board. It's only a business is only as good as you are. Just like the woodshed. They claim, and that's their neighbors. They claim they didn't have neighbors. They've got neighbors all around that fucking land over there. They claimed that they was selling human fucking meat, guys. Tina claimed that they were selling human meat. And you're telling me people's supposed to be okay with that? People is supposed to be okay with you saying people's a human trafficker whenever you know good damn well you ain't? No, people are not, especially here in Cobb County, they figured out real fucking quick. It's about like the back hills of Kentucky and Virginia. Their people will come out on you. They claim they know people in Gracie Fork and here and there. They don't know nobody. They treated the customers at the woodshed like shit, claiming that people was up there trying to come out of the woods and get them. They even set their own fucking canopy on fire and blame it on the people at the woodshed. Oh yeah, we're gonna go down here and burn this fucking canopy down, and I'm gonna get back up here and cook like nothing happened. Bullshit. I'm gonna say people's coming out of the woods. I'm gonna get out here like a damn idiot and start shooting along a busy highway and say people's coming out of the woods. They're gonna get me. A sniper. A sniper's gonna miss me, guys. A sniper. A sniper's gonna miss me. They're going to shoot at me and miss me. That ain't going to happen. A fucking sniper is called a sniper for a reason. A sniper, you're not going to know if the motherfucker's on the place. He ain't going to be out there coming out of the woods to get you. He's going to take you out wherever you're at and wherever he's at. She claims that she's been a predator hunter. And they can't even find their fucking self, let alone hunting a predator. Which they did set up some predator bust. But let me tell you who drove that force. Let me tell you who the working mule was behind that force. Pulling that big fucking sleigh, as I call it. Ernie. Ernie pulled that sleigh for him. Ernie left. They wasn't catching no predators. But I took up the reins. I grabbed them reins and I brought them in. Now then she's trying to, because it makes them look bad, she's trying to say, oh, they made me delete this. They didn't make me delete shit. She said in one of the videos that I'm going to be playing here in a minute, oh, he enticed them and we made him do this. They didn't make me do shit. Matter of fact, guys, I'm working on some right now. I'm setting up my accounts again, Tina. Let's watch that, see how fast they try to turn around and start hunting predators whenever I say this. I'm setting up my accounts. I've got my accounts open. Back up. I ain't going to say which ones because I'm not going to. I will not be posting chat logs, but I will keep the chat logs. They will be posted for something else, but I'll not be posting them publicly. I am working on some bust, Tina. But yeah, that's what I'm been working on top of going to the doctors. And it will be done the right way. There was no enticing. There was none of this shit that I was doing. They never took and made me delete this, made me delete that. Delete this, delete that. Because I kept every one of them. But anyhow, but that's why people is the way they are. They like trying to have control. And whenever they don't have control, they'll take and start it over again to try to regain control. And it ain't going to work like that. It will not work like that. Who in their right mind would say, oh, you need to investigate this restaurant up here? They're selling human meat. They've dogs bringing human bones down here. I'd be afraid to say that. And that's exactly what's happened with the restaurant in behind them, behind Tina. Now, back to my video. I'm going to play this video, guys. I'll be right back. I want you to listen and it went to hell here. It goes to hell here in a minute. Hang on, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Get an IMDb, and then they, you know, it's like a Facebook account for almost for like or like advertisement page for their credentials and, you know, the shows they've been in or whatever. It's marketing too. It is.
Hey, D-Boss.
Yeah, anybody could be in
I'm home.
IMDb. Does it cost? I've never looked into it. Yeah, I think you, I don't know. Do you have to have already been in some sort of movie of some sort to be able to get an IMDb? Yeah, I'm not for sale either, knee pats. For sure. Hey, GP. Thanks for joining us. Oh, Real Gypsy Soul, you have one now? You just download the app? Why did you get one? I'm just curious. It's a do-it-yourself. That's weird. It's just an app, and you don't have to have any like history of acting or anything like that. It's a network marketing sales tool. What are you selling? How much of what is happened to Ernie is real? I mean, everything that I know of that happened to Ernie until he went to Lisa's, it was real. Like, the things were definitely real. I don't know what's real after that. I'm going to be honest about that. And I don't fuck with people who, you know, deceive, so I had to bail on that. I guess I'd be a terrible actress. Never tried to be an actress. Are you a drama queen, Mac B? Am I suspicious of KR's mother? Abso-freaking-lutely. I think she's a crisis actor. I don't even know if, like who is eating sushi, you know, while your daughter's gone, and, you know, the way you respond about you were eating sushi and stuff, knowing your kid's getting pulled out of the water. It's just weird. All of it's really weird. All of it's very strange. Especially the Zanime character. I'm very interested in who Zanime is. Anybody in this chat know anything about Zanime? You're not a drama queen, Mac B. I love you, Mac B. Raising hell and eating cornbread. No, there's no drama. Mac B has the greatest voice. She should seriously read books and get paid for it. And people buy audiobooks listening to Mac B like all day long. I could drive a long drive to Mac B's voice reading an awesome book.
Exactly, no
Some hippie
parlay.
cult shit going on. I don't know if that's a hippie cult shit. I've seen some hippie shit, and it's not as culty as people would like to believe. It's just people. This is just what people came and told us. Okay, and I mean, they seem like they weren't really connected other than, you know, they all grew up in Cott County or whatever. They weren't like, you know, friends, you know, hanging out, deciding to come over here and fuck with their heads. I don't think. You know, we have no proof of what, you know, they were coming here and telling us. But Cott County was known as like the moonshine and chop shop capital, you know, of the East Coast. Okay. It's famous for cockfighting. That's, you know, why it's Cott County or whatever. But they called it Little Chicago. And, you know, they would be rolling in like hot cars and chopping them up. Yeah, I mean, like expensive hot cars and chopping them up here in, you know, these rural areas and garages and stuff. Well, there were people that were telling us that they knew for a fact and had seen some things that they go inside. No, hold up.
Okay. So what county does the sheriff work for, or the police officer? The LE guy? What county is it he works for? Anybody know?
Okay, sorry about that. To finish what I was saying, is, man, they were saying that they would actually crush cars with missing people in them.
What?
And yes.
The more I heard conspiracy theories.
There's like bodies in crushed cars in the rock quarry.
Which is a lie.
I have no proof to this. This is just what people came and told us. Okay. And I mean, they seem like they definitely believed it. I don't know if there's any truth to it at all, but when he was talking about crushed cars across the street from an elementary school, and, you know, it just made me think of these stories that people came and told us, you know.
Right.
It's pretty messed up, fucked up shit. You know, I mean, who makes up stories like that to come and tell us, you know? I don't get it, but that's weird.
Someone make that bullshit.
Do you know what county this officer works out of? The LE guy? You know what county that is?
Which LE guy?
The one that one we were just watching on Upchurch.
I mean, I guess it's Truckee. Like what? Like.
Well, because I know there was a few counties that were helping in the search. That's why I was asking what county he works for.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, we just started looking at this case only because, you know, we started getting suspicious of that creepy ass dream chaser dude and Xaname.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, they're pretty creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty creepy.
Well, especially, you know, when someone said that she had ties to NASA, and we all know Miss Psyop NASA Nation that tried to psyop all about us and fell miserably. Hang on 1 second. I gotta turn this computer
See,
down.
it's all about her fucking
Okay.
conspiracy theory.
Oh, he's
And
a
there's always
YouTuber,
somebody
not
out to
LE.
get 'em,
Okay,
which
thank
is a
you, Hope.
lie. And that's the way this is with these idiots. With her, and there's no damn sense of it.
I would bet my ass that you would have heard is true. I lived around here. Placer County, California. And Tina will be right back, guys.
Okay, I'm back. To catch a bully, is she still around? I guess she's still around, but she sure as hell ain't talking about us right now. But too many NASA hoes up in YouTube. There's more than two, let's just say that. You know, and my advice to you too is really start looking into these trolls, you know, because there's some fuck shit going on YouTube streets.
Well, I did hear that Nick and Snail Slayer are both from Michigan colleges where they worked or did work, because Nick lost her job. I'm not sure about Snail Slayer, but Nick lost her job.
Yeah, she did.
And
got confirmation of that too.
Just like
Yeah,
you
we
had
did too.
confirmation,
Yep.
waiting on confirmation for me to be
Yep.
arrested.
And
Yeah.
one worked for, you know, MSU, and the other worked for, oh Lord, somebody help me out. One worked for MSU.
What? Oh. Shit.
And the other worked for the other college. It's MU.
Barbara, I know you know it. Go to our chat.
Yes, George, I'm out of the hospital, buddy.
Hope forever. It doesn't seem like it.
Well, here's my story. Well, here's my story of
Here's her
Snail
story.
Slayer traders. When the van thing happened, you know, people called here or whatever, acting all concerned about Ernie, and you know, I'm totally transparent, and I don't say anything I don't mean. I don't lie, so I don't have to remember that I
She just
somebody
lied right there.
or whatever. They've had a lot of people call here, you know, and I mean, I'm an open book. Like, I don't have anything to, I don't give a fuck, you know, if you say what I said, because I have no regrets of what I say, right? And so, you know, I talk to all these people. I give them all a fair chance. And the caller ID said Jennifer Vance. And, you know, it was a Michigan number. And I thought it was Nicolina first time I called, you know. And then, you know, this person, you know, ended up telling me that they were an anesthesiologist, you know, and acted like they genuinely cared about Ernie, you know, asked questions. This person was very familiar,
you know,
with anatomy, like the, you know, covert human experimentation and the super soldier program,
oh, you hear
you
that?
know, and was
Super
very knowledgeable about it, like not in a demeaning, joking way. It was very sincere. And, you know, so I enjoyed talking to this person, you know, and we, you know, it wasn't just about Ernie, it was about all these other things, you know. And they called me more than a couple times. And so anyways, whenever the traders came out, and I know that it was the same person that called, because they told me that they were sending me a friend. I don't accept friend requests. You know, I have like over a couple hundred friend requests, and unless I've talked to you or you're my friend or you're a good friend of mine, I'm not just going to randomly accept friend requests, you know. It's just how I roll, you know. So, anyways, they told me that they were sending me a friend request and that they were Snail Slayer and they were Vance, 2 different profiles, but they used them both. And she sent me a friend request and I accepted it. And then, you know, she had that blow up doll in one of the pictures. And, you know, I thought that was kind of weird and creepy, but I wasn't sure what was going on there. But then when Traders and Monks came out, then that account either just went away, you know, because it was gone. And normally when people block you, you can still see their messages and stuff. But I guess it was just a made up account from the beginning, just to fuck with me and troll me and see what they could get out of me, which, you know, they didn't get anything out of me, you know, but I just thought it was very deceitful. And I'm not sure seeing this woman in action, you know, with her bra on and stuff like that, and especially contributing to the whole Stormy bullshit. Like the bullshit they pulled the other night and talked about law.
Yeah, that's what
like
she's
that.
saying, Amber.
Bitches, y'all gonna pay. You're gonna fucking pay. For real.
That's what I'm
not
taking
kidding.
it as.
That's just like, I can't imagine that person is that Dr. Vance. Unless they gained a lot of weight, you know, and they've lost complete joy or something. I don't know. So if it's not really Dr. Vance, then these people made an elaborate hoax, right? To create a phone number and then find somebody that will pass as your doppelganger who happens to be an anesthesiologist, you know, in the same systems that Nicolina is working in. I mean, if she's not an anesthesiologist, like, what the fuck?
Right.
Who does that? Who does that? And why? What's your motive?
Sick people do that, Tina. We know that. People that have something to hide do that.
It's a much bigger motive than that. There's
I agree. You know, there has to be a reason they came after the 3 of you, for one.
Yeah.
You know,
You got that right, Mama T. They're bullshit.
That's first and foremost. Who hates predator hunters? Predators. Straight up.
No, I don't like no
Exactly.
predator hunters.
Okay. So they make themselves look guilty, in my opinion, in the first place. Because they're attacking people that are trying to do good in this world to save children. And other people, you know, adults as well, because they don't just traffic children, they traffic adults as well. You know, I'm not saying them personally, but traffickers. So, but mostly it is children. Because children will remain silent most of the time.
Well, they can fracture a child's mind and manipulate them very easily. And that's, you know, why they target kids, because they can groom them.
Oh, Tina, do you remember the name of the doctor that they accused Ernie of having an affair with when he worked at the jail?
Dr. Walsh.
Somebody was asking.
Dr. Walsh. I don't know shit about that.
Well, I'm sure you don't, but you know they tried to blame you, and they've said it a lot actually, that you started this mission with Ernie in the first place, which I told them they were all full of shit. I don't believe that first off, well, at all. Yeah, they tried to blame you and Xander for it, saying it was
I don't.
For them coming after Ernie in the first place. They said it was you that started it. It was your information that you gave that started the whole mission against
They
Ernie.
did start it.
Nicolina
I'm
said
sure.
it. Baptist
Oh,
said it.
absolutely. 100% used.
Let me make myself clear one more time. I was around before rap. I was around before Nicolina, Tracy, and Katina that they're making videos about. Again, we was around before them clowns ever come on side. This has been going on forever. And they're died down. Now then it's time for to try to get their clicks and views back. And then some people wants to get on one-sided whenever they say they're not one-sided, whenever they are. It's what it sounds like to me. But no, I was around before any of them. All the rest of them was around before them. So there's a little bit of general awareness of exposing predators. They caused it by talking about our little town.
Ernie, as a fucking clown, to discredit Predator Under Nation. 100%.
Oh, yes, I know.
So, yeah.
I know.
You don't know. You don't
So,
know
yeah,
what they
a
put
bunch of
this
fucking traffickers. It's not only traffickers, people who are involved in some sick, evil, culty ass shit that, you know, I personally have been exposing since 2009 every day of my life. Okay, I've had 2 fucking Facebooks taken down. You know, I mean, both Facebooks had, you know, oh shit, the first Facebook,
we don't know shit. Prove
was
it.
taken down was when they took down the top 500 conspiracy theorists or 700 or something like that, and 2,000 of the groups. Well, 2 of the groups they took down was 2 of our groups. You know, so they took me down. I don't know why they didn't take down Xander. Nobody picks on Xander. You know, they took down Christian Coffins, the Dark Docs. You know, other people. One of the groups they took down was a private group that was for survivors of satanic ritual abuse. And there was a lot of people in there. You know, I had 5,000 friends. I had that many more followers. I mean, my page was pretty big. I mean, because I built it since 2009, right?
Right.
So, you know, start all over. And then half my friends, their pages were gone too, you know, that I worked, you know, with on these investigations. So we've slowly had to find each other again, you know, and because we're still all on the same path and mission, you know, so we are finding each other. Hey, on that note, I do want to play this. This is Christian Coffin's band. And if that scumbag necrophiliac pedo that we needed them, you know, to be the property guards and to alert us. Anything. They don't go after anything, you know. I mean, they lived on point, you know. And
they don't make block too.
And they got poisoned, you know, like at least 3 times.
Here goes some more bullshit.
So I was having to feed them diatomaceous earth every single day because we needed them, you know, to be the property guards.
More bullshit.
And to alert us when shit was going down, you know. And it was just crazy. A lot went down, and it was very real. And we filmed it, and we took pictures of it, and you know, we blasted about it in the community groups and stuff like that. And then you had, you know, Benny Keys' uncle's wife, uncle by marriage, who was the top troll, this lady named Tracy Smith, and Jamie was one of them. You know, there was this handful of people, Katina Diaz, who was the chick who was one of the first summer money heist charlatans that raked in a bunch of money with Psychic Raven, you know, and then they got in a fight over the money and all that shit. I mean, a lot of shit went county that made us decide to be Predator Hunter Nation. We're like, fuck this. We're taking it, you know, all the way to TV, you know, but that was all, you know, Dalton saying that he had chosen us for a Discovery Channel thing or whatever.
Yes.
I sold out too.
You know, there's a lot of people in chat saying that, you know, the apology tour, like you are saying, is a bunch of bullshit. You know, I'm newer to this stuff. I mean, I've been following you guys for a little over a year now.
A little over a year, try 2 years.
Miss because, you know, I had real life things going on. And like you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
But you think it's all bullshit, this apology tour, you know, starting with BK and Kemper, Jamie. Why do you think that? That's what I want to know. Why do you think that? What is your honest opinion on it?
I just think it's bullshit.
So basically what you're telling me is don't trust them.
I don't trust any of these fuckers.
I gotcha.
Then she wonders.
And Dark to Light, I don't necessarily believe it is a united front. Okay, I think there is something bigger going on, and like I said, Tina, I'll just have to call you tomorrow and talk to you about it.
That's fine. We can talk about it. But yeah, Mountain Girl just got $500 from Ryan Upchurch. I thought that was sus. She is super sus. Why was she in Gatlinburg when during the summer solstice? It was the day of the summer solstice. It was the day that we went to Gatlinburg, and they, you know, kept us in that restaurant for 3.5 hours. Come to find out, the server was one of our local community trolls. You know, I mean, it's just like so much weird shit happened that night. We were supposed to be, you know, filming, and what we were filming is he wanted to document like Ernie, you know, started his journey into going into you know, special protection and doing these jobs for the Trump administration, you know, working at Anarchista. And we wanted to talk about the Gatlinburg fires and the amount of illegal immigrants that were undocumented that were up on Ski Mountain. Like, I mean, we had hella awesome interviews around Gatlinburg, you know, and about how tourist towns can, you know, very easily be, you know, predator towns. And, you know, that's why we busted that one guy in Gatlinburg. And that family followed us around. She was like a school teacher, too. Those people were cool as hell. We made Facebook friends with them after that. But I was like, it was actually Dalton. He was like, you know, show us, you know, how you can bust a predator. And I'm really good at it. So I just turned on the grinder, and it literally was not even 15 minutes. And I had that sick bastard hooked. He had not even unpacked his bags. He came into the room and went straight on grinder. And I was like, you know, I'm just a kid. I'm bored. You know, just like, I'm curious. My parents are asleep. They're drunk. They're wasted, passed out, you know, and he's like, oh, well, you want to come to my, you know, room or whatever? And I was like, I don't know. I'm scared. You know, said I was 14 years old. And all those people were like standing in a circle around me watching, you know. And I mean, literally, it wasn't even 15 minutes. And we had that sick bastard hooked. And he wanted to meet at the kids' arcade. And so, anyways, we didn't want to make a scene in front of kids like that. So we were like, I don't know, where's your hotel? Because we had a whole posse going with us now. And he was like, oh, great, you would have come to the hotel. So we walked all the way to the hotel, and he came out, and I was yelling at him. Xander was yelling at him in the parking lot because he didn't engage with us. He just was like, oh, shit. And he turned around and walked away. And I mean, we told Gatlinburg police, the Gatlinburg police saw it, man, you know, but the fact is, it's not catch and release. We don't choose to catch and release. It's because Tennessee has a fucked up law that says that, you know, if you're not a fucking cop, you know, you can't turn over these chat logs and that person face any consequences. You cannot be a decoy in the state of Tennessee. And it sucks. That law needs to change because you know what? None of these fucking cops are sitting on Grindr catching them every day like I was.
You was.
They sure were taking my information though. You know? Anyways.
Yeah, they were taking your information but doing shit about it.
Yeah.
Really sad. You
Hell,
know,
that's
these
why we
laws
got involved with Homeland Security. Do what?
I said these laws that protect these predators are ridiculous.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, like out here in California.
You know,
they
that
have
sucks
laws
because the detective.
Go ahead.
Yeah, California's like Sodom and Gomorrah shit out there. I'm glad I'm not in California. But the detective, you know, he really like seemed to want to work with us and get these arrests. Like he was really pushing for it, you know. And then when we went to him with these two fucking sickos that wanted to meet two 14-year-old boys, we had acted like we were camping with our parents, you know, and then our parents go to bed early and shit. And these guys were hunting for people in Cobb County, but they were over in North Carolina. So when we turned over the chat logs, I mean, and these guys were creepy, really creepy. They wanted these two, you know, decoy 14-year-olds to meet them out in the middle of the fucking national forest, woods, trails, you know, campground areas. And it creeped the shit out of us. And so we took that straight to Detective Whitmere, and Homeland Security came from Johnson. Homeland Security agent came from Johnson City, and you know we had made whole files. We had found their profiles, you know, real shit and everything, like free work for the cops, you know, not getting paid for that shit. And that's how we met the Johnson City Homeland Security guy there. And he was really cool. We handed over a few people to him.
Yeah, he was really
because
cool.
it was across state lines and it wasn't local.
See, that's how easy it is make it sound like people's one-sided. And this has been going on for a long time with them. And people, for the new ones that's coming in, they have no clue who these are, what these people are about. They're full about scams. They're all about themselves. I've been blocked a long time too, mama's baby girl. And the way they have done the community, I mean, I tried to apologize, and like I said in the first of it, she she wants to keep bringing up bullshit, which is okay by me. People can say whatever they want to. But exactly. Don't no, their store is at on Cosby Highway, 2591 Cosby. Smoky Mountain Hemp Cafe. And they blame that everything. Like I said, guys, a business is only as good as you are. If a business is making it and you're making it to that business and towards that business, like towards the hemp, towards the salves, you're going to do okay. Um, she ain't helped catch nothing. But if you're using that store to tell people old Cott County and these areas in the hills here is human trafficking and people catches the wind of it, you ain't gonna last too long. And that's exactly what's happened to them is that's exactly what they've done is killed their own business out. And they've killed it out way before anybody come along for that same reason right there. It wasn't because they was out for helping kids. It wasn't that at all. What it was is they're against Cott County saying that Cott County's a human trafficking ring, sex pedophilia. There's tunnels in the mountains. The restaurant behind me is she the restaurant behind me selling human meat. Did blah 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 blah. And at the first in the cop video of claiming people. It's been posted. It was posted the other day, Mama's baby girl, and she's bringing up the same, just like here recently. She's bringing up the mountain girl again. She's bringing up this one again, that one again. It's the same old shit of blaming one another. Whenever no YouTuber whatsoever had anything to do with Summer Wells getting gone. TBI and FBI's got that under control. They need to leave it to them. But anyhow, it's just ridiculous. They killed their own business out. And like I said, I'm going to be posting some more of my video. I'm going to be unprivating some of my videos here. I'm going to do some more lives on them, read some stuff out. Then I'm going to put out the truth, which I already had out. I just removed because I had apologized. But you can't apologize to some idiot that wants to tie their hair up in knots, keep their fucking oxygen to their brain shut off so they can't comprehend English. Uh, yeah, the thing is, she ain't Katina. Katina is somebody else. That's Katina Diaz, as she is talking about. They was against her biracial grandkids. But that's neither here nor there, and I'll be putting that out again too. But yeah, it's just ridiculous. They killed their own business out, but blaming others. And I've got a news report. I went to my heart doctor yesterday on a good note, which I've got to come up with. See here. Yeah, racist. I've got to get on that. I had 2 added to me yesterday. I went to my heart doctor. Good all information. I just exactly owners out of evil spite, and that's what's got them in the situation they're in. I'm working on some stuff of my own. I got my account set back up. I'll be setting up some more accounts, and I'll be doing this live from my phone to YouTube. I'm going to get it set up to where I do it myself. And but anyhow, on a good note, like I said, I went to my heart doctor yesterday, and I'm feeling better. They getting me back on the. I got 2 medicines added to me yesterday that I've got to figure out how to get. So if somebody wants to donate, they can. If not, that's fine. Which I've done had some help on the prior medication, thank God. But I did not know that I was going to get put back on. Let me explain what happened. The medicines that I just showed, digoxin and metho. I'll just show you right there. Now I explain why I got put back on them. See, I used to be on them 2 right there, along with 2 other ones that I'm taking. Well, them 2 right there, they're wondering why I hadn't been taking them. I said, well, they told me to stop them. The heart doctor yesterday said, no, you need them 2 right there to go along with the other 2 that you're taking to try they got to work together to put you back into rhythm. I said, well, they didn't tell me that. They told me to stop taking them. And I did. I listened to the doctor. You think you're supposed to listen to a doctor, right? Yeah, you're supposed to. But whenever I went to him yesterday, he said, I'm going to add you 2 medicines that you need that I ain't see. I'm going to add 2 medicines to what you have, which I took all my medicines yesterday to show the doctor what I took, and them 2 right there wasn't in there. He said, I'm going to add 2 medicines that you should be taking with this one, with these. Well, I seen that digoxin, and that's to help slow the heart rate. And then I see the other one, I didn't know what it was. I knowed what I said, well, I was taking digoxin, and they told me to stop it. He said, no, you don't. Why in the world would they tell you to stop it whenever you need all 4 of these medicines to slow it down enough to put it back into rhythm? I said, well, I don't know, but I did. I listened to the doctor. So I got them 2 added on me yesterday, which cost a copay. And right here, once again, give me just a second. For people that says I ain't applied for this and he ain't applied for that. If I can get this drawer open right here. I don't know. It's in here somewhere. I got the paperwork right here. I got the paperwork here in this mess of where I was turned down. Well, I'm on I think we counted up 10 not counting the 2 that I was put on yesterday, which, like I said, thank God somebody helped me with my other medicines. But I got these 2, the Joxin put on me, and then this other one. This, what that metaltelazone is I got to take it an hour before I take my bumetanide. I call it Bumex, and all that's supposed to help me get me put back in rhythm. Thank God. It took me forever to get into the doctor, and I like showing proof because if I get asked for some help, I like people to know where it goes, you know. And if anybody can donate, there's my Cash App and Venmo. And it'll go to get these 2 medicines. Like I said, I did not know that these 2 was going to be put on me until yesterday. And thank God that somebody helped me. I had help with the other ones, so that's that. And I got to go back. I got to go January, February, November the 1st at 10:30. I'm on. I don't know how much I'm on. Hang on, I'll show you. I'm on. There's some of my. I had some from the last time, which I've got one of the digoxin, amiodarone, Bumex, which I'm out of. I'm on a ferrous sulfate. That's for, I got to take it with orange juice. Here's the Xarelto. Here's my diltiazem. My Entresto, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which that's a lot of medicines, and I thank God I've had help with it. Which some of it is on a plan, but these right here, some of it you can get. What's that called? You can get the generic form, but some of it you cannot. But like I said, thank God that I've had help and people's helped me. And even to the prior people that used to, yeah, I'm on that much medicine, Amber. But it's just get my heart back into rhythm and to keep it there. And that diltiazem is for chest pains. And the Xarelto, of course, is my blood thinner because I don't need no blood clots. The Bumex is my fluid medicine. The digoxin is for my to slow my heart rate down. The Entresto's a heart pill, and potassium. The one is for COPD and all kinds of stuff. And I appreciate everybody, you know. Even the people that was following me before I went to back out on my own here, which that's their business, but they've helped me too, and I appreciate them, even though they say I said they didn't help me and all that. It's baloney. Whenever I've ever had, if you go back and look with the ones, I've always said I appreciate people, and I do. And we're hoping that this works. If not, I'm gonna have. He's thinking he's pretty smart. He's an older generation doctor. He's probably, I'm gonna say 70, if not a little older. He knowed what he was talking about. He checked all kinds of stuff, and I'm going. But he put me back on these two medicines that I've got to try to get, and I hope it works. If not, he's going to do an ablation. I mean, that's that. I've been on here a little over 2 hours. You got, yeah, AFib sucks, guys. At first, whenever I was a working, whenever it's got, um, working, the metoprolol I use is for my blood pressure. Country living, yeah, just email me, craftsman208@gmail.com. Like I said, guys, I'm working on some stuff too. I'm working on setting up. I got my accounts. I'm just working on some other stuff too. Um, I've been practicing with my t-shirt stuff too here, as you can tell. There's some of it. There's a rose. I've just been tinkering with it. What are you? I just call out the bluffs and the bullshit. I mean, as long as he's acting right and doing right, he's okay, but there's times he's playing out lies. I'm setting up my accounts. I'm gonna try to do some predator bust over YouTube live, and it will be done the right way. And that's gonna chap their ice. And yeah, me too. Me too, country. Me too. I've seen it all. So if you guys can help any at all, there's my PayPal and Venmo. And I appreciate you guys. And like I said, guys, if you got any t-shirt ideas, let me know. I mean, if you want one of your loved one on a t-shirt, I'll put it on there. If you got a picture, I'll put it on there. I'm working on trying to get that set up. And guys, I don't want you to think I've got this stuff donated to me. And I'm going to throw it out there one more time for the naysayers. I did not buy a piece of it. And that's why I like showing proof of what I need before I say anything, because there's so much of the ridiculousness out here. And people saying shit that don't need to be said. That's not the truth. And it just goes along with all the shit they're coming up with. Or nothing but a bunch of lies. Like somebody documentation of fraud and all that. I mean, it's crazy. No fear, if you want to donate to my account with all that money you're making, right there, Cash App and my Venmo, bro. I love you, bro. Don't never let nobody tell you different. Don't ever let nobody tell you different. Never let nobody tell you different. I love you. Family's not what it's supposed to used to be, you know. Used to be get-togethers. Used to be people to help one another. Brothers and sisters getting along. Now then it's brothers and sisters fighting and arguing all the time. That ain't family. Family's loving one another. It just ain't like it used to be. And it's ridiculous. Family's supposed to be tight, you know. It's crazy, man. And for somebody to try to come in between somebody's family or their brother or whatever the case may be, that's bullshit. I love my brother. I love my sisters. But because somebody else did something, I get held accountable for something they did whenever it's not even me. Now that's bullshit. It's ridiculous the way some things can turn out. All right, brother, I love you. That's just like my mom. I get blamed for shit that I didn't have no control over. And that ain't what it's supposed to be about. Not at all. Some people take a choice of life. That's their path that they choose to walk. I can't control that. I'm going to get off here, guys. You guys have a good day. Don't listen to conspiracy theories. Check out what people says. My mom's passed away. Mama's baby girl. Mine and my brother's mom, my sister's. I wish they both was still here. Maybe. The, you know. Oh, Lordy. I appreciate you guys listening. I'm going to be here for a little bit, Amber. I may get off here in a minute. I never timed you out. That's why I said email me. I never timed you out. Country living. I know a lot of it is fraud. A lot of it's lies. So, just email me. I'm going to get out from here for a while, guys. Where you at, No Fear? I see you, country living. What are you talking about? Thank you, Mama's baby girl. Email me, country living, craftsman208@gmail.com. Anybody wants going to Jackson? Okay, just email me. It'll be down the down low. I ain't gonna put out no information. Here, hang on a minute. Hang on, country. Well, I mean, if you don't want a country living, I've seen you've been in here. Either email me or don't. Not trying to be a dick, but there you have it. There you go. Well, conclude me in your fucking video. Hide what, motherfucker? Just go on. Don't even fucking email me. Fuck you. How about that? Go on. Go on. I've been there. I'm the fucking, I'm the eye of the storm. Go on. Go on. Fuck you. Go on. Now then, you will be blocked. Go on. I am the fucking eye of the storm. Call out the behind the truth. Goddamn, what the fucking, you can't be no truer than that. You either a goddamn fraud or you ain't. Conclude me in your fucking video. Yeah, they been in here hollering they getting this and that. Fuck them. I ain't got time for that bullshit. I don't care. Well, he wants to act like a troll. I don't give a fuck. I told him to fucking email me. Either you don't or you do. Make me no never mind. Or whatever I call him. I told him to email me and he kept on and on and on. Email me or you don't, or shut the fuck up. Wanting to conclude me in their fucking shit. I don't care. Who's hiding the truth? I don't give a fuck if they got 20,000 subs. 30,000. I don't care. Tell them to send me some money. If they want to troll and do back, say shit, here, put this in your pipe and smoke it. There you go, right there. Look at that. Well, that's good. Let him go back do their good work. What's he doing on YouTube? Well, I didn't hide him. I told him to email me. He don't want it put out here, but though he won't email me. I'm gonna get off here, guys. You guys have a good day. You want to help, donate. If not, there you have it. You guys have a good day.